At UMC, access to your health care is only a call away. Dial 74NURSE for free, instant medical advice from experienced and trusted UMC nurses, 24 hours a day. Learn more at umchealthsystem.com.
Welcome in everyone to RedRaiders.com. I am Zach Long. The Red Raiders opened their season on Friday with a win over SMU, of course, and the spotlight firmly shined upon freshman quarterback Baker Mayfield, and the spotlight got a little bit brighter today on Monday when the Big 12 Conference announced him as their Offensive Player of the Week for his performance against the Mustangs, which featured 4 touchdowns and the old running touchdown on the ground. Today we met with players and coaches for the Monday press conference, and of course the hot topic, Baker Mayfield.
Some room for improvement, but the way he just held steady, there's some plays that weren't great, some times where it wasn't going very well, but he never blinked and he just kept pushing forward and got better as the game went on, so what you want to see. He was reckless with the ball, the ball touched the ground a bunch and had some balls that could have been picked off, but he still advanced in. And footwork is a constant battle with the young kids. When they get in the game, it kind of reverts back to whatever they've always done. So the footwork that fits our system. So there's lots of room for improvement, but when big plays were there, he made them, and that's what was exciting to see.
But while the old spotlight is shining on Baker Mayfield and the Tech offense, the Red Raiders cannot forget their opponent for this week for the home opener at Jones AT&T Stadium, the Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks of the FCS. And speaking of the FCS, week 1, not too bad to the old FCS division. They pop 7 Division I teams, 2 of them unfortunately in the Big 12 Conference, including the defending champion Kansas State Wildcats. They get popped by North Dakota State. They were the 2-time defending FCS national champions, but still, come on. And Iowa State, poor Paul Rhodes, they get embarrassed by Northern Iowa on their home field. So fast forward to this weekend for the Red Raiders. They obviously know if you take an FCS team lightly, you will be the next punchline on a lot of jokes. They're focused firmly on the Lumberjacks.
I better not have to. It's our first home game, and we treat every opponent the same. We treat them with respect and play hard and really focus on us and how much better we have to get. So I would assume we're going to be ready to play.
We're definitely aware. We know that SFA is going to come out and they want to play hard. They're going to come out and play the hardest. So we're not really worried about exactly what they're going to do. We're worried about ourselves and come out and play our game.
I mean, they really don't care about what other teams are doing as far as what we're doing in this building. We just go out there and play our game every weekend. And so, as far as upsets is going to happen because that's college football. This is not a perfect sport. And so we just go out there and prepare because you don't want that to be your team.
I think the spread offense is a great equalizer. And if you get some really good skill, you can go in there and surprise people. I think that's part of it. High school programs are doing such a great job with these 7-on-7s, things of that nature that are a ton of great skill all over the country, and just not enough, as far as Division I slots for those guys. So sometimes they'll slide through the cracks and end up at FCS schools. But you turn on CNF Austin, they have great skill, they can play anywhere. And I think that's the biggest thing.
So as the Red Raiders turn their attention to Stephen F. Austin, we will turn our attention to that game as well. We'll have a lot of coverage for you this week. Got some cool products coming up, of course, Tuesday. Don versus Twitter, very popular last week. Send your tweets to @AJ Don Williams if you have a question about Texas Tech football. We'll do our best to put it on air and answer it for you. Until then, lots of stories, videos, and photos over at LubbockOnline.com and RedRaiders.com. Until that time, I am Zach Long. We'll see you then.